Welcome to the UniProt tutorial series brought to you by the Genomic Education team at the Jackson Laboratory. This short video will demonstrate how to search for a protein of interest within the UniProt Knowledgebase, abbreviated UniProtKB. Locating the entry for a specific protein in UniProtKB will enable you to learn more about the structure and function of that protein. To begin, locate the search bar labeled Find Your Protein on the home page of UniProt. You can select which database you would like to search using the drop-down menu on the left of the search bar. For this tutorial, we will search UniProtKB, which is the default option. As an example, we will search for human angiotensin converting enzyme protein, which is abbreviated ACE or ACE. To search for the human ACE protein, type human ACE into the search bar. Then click Search. When the results load, you may see an option to choose between cards or a table to display the results. You can select one by clicking the circle next to the option. If you have used UniProt before, the browser may automatically use a previously selected view option. We will start with the table view by selecting the circle next to Table, and then clicking View Results. At the top of the results page, you will see the name of the database, UniProtKB, along with the number of results based on your search. Below the database name, there is a selection menu for you to be able to switch between card and table view. On the far left are options for further refining your search, including limiting your results to a specific species or to entries that contain specific types of data or features, such as an enzyme active site. Since we selected the table view, our search results display in a table format. The default table has 6 columns, including entry ID, the entry name, the protein name, the associated gene names, the organism which expresses the protein, and the length of the protein. Each row in the table is a different entry in the UniProtKB database. To find the correct entry for our protein of interest, we will first check the entry name column. UniProt entry names typically consist of the name of the protein and the name of the organism, styled as protein_organism. So for the human ACE protein, we will locate ACE_human. You can confirm you have found the correct entry by checking that the protein names column reads angiotensin converting enzyme, and that the organism column reads Homo sapiens (human). To access the entry for human ACE from the table view, we would click on the link in the entry column to access the protein entry. Here, the human ACE entry is labeled P12821. Before we navigate to the protein entry, let's also look at the card view. We can switch to the card view by selecting the circle next to cards at the top of the search results. The card view displays each result as an individual card or tile. The title of each card includes the UniProtKB entry ID and entry name. Below the title is a description which includes the protein name, the associated gene names, the organism which expresses the protein, and the length of the protein. Protein entries which describe an enzyme will also display an enzyme commission or EC identifier. The description also indicates the type of evidence that supports the existence of the protein and provides an annotation score, which is a measure of both the level of detail in the entry and how much experimental evidence exists to support the information in the entry. Below this description are tags, which provide information about the functions of the protein, as well as a summary of the types of data contained within the entry. To find the correct entry for our protein of interest in the card view, we will first check the card title. We will again see the UniProt entry name styled as protein_organism. For the human ACE protein, this displays as ACE_human. You can confirm you have found the correct entry by checking for the protein name and organism in the description below the title, which in this case read angiotensin-converting enzyme and Homo sapiens parentheses human. From the card view, we can click on the title, in this case P12821 ACE_human, to access the protein entry. Thank you for listening. To learn more about UniProt and its features, continue to watch videos in this tutorial series. For other resources from Jack's Genomic Education, find us on our website.